What's poppin', Colorado High? Today is September 3rd, 2019. I'm Amir.
And I'm Melly. Today we'll be talking about Hurricane Dorian and a plane crash in Montgomery.
So stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. In an update on Hurricane Dorian, the hurricane has finally begun to move away from the Bahamas, but is still threatening to strike Florida. While in the Bahamas, the storm delivered 120-mile winds, flooded multiple neighborhoods, and has so far killed over 5 people. On Monday, the storm moved about 1 mile per hour and moved a total of 14 miles before coming to a halt. This hurricane is so far the worst hurricane on record in the Atlantic. Forecasters say the path the Hurricane Dorian is currently on could possibly hit the coast of Florida, Georgia, as well as the Carolinas and the Virginias. But it does not look like the center will be touching down in any of these states. However, these states will most likely see some rain if the hurricane passes through the coasts.
In more recent news, Disney World put out a new hurricane policy. According to the Disney policy, if a hurricane warning is issued by the National Hurricane Center for the Orlando area or for your place of residence within 7 days of your scheduled arrival date, you may call in advance to reschedule or cancel. Anyone who has booked their trip through Disney do not face any cancellation or change fees imposed by those suppliers. On the other hand, if you have the third-party supplier, you will continue to be responsible for those fees.
On August 31st, 2019, a small plane crashed in a pond in Montgomery County near Farrell Road. Officials say the pilot declared an emergency shortly before the crash to an air traffic controllers in Conroe. The plane crashed about 8 miles south of Conroe Airport. There was only a brother and sister on the plane who suffered minor injuries. Now we will toss it to an interview with our counselor, Ms. Beckham.
Hello, and for today's special guest, we have Ms. Beckham from the CCC. Thank you, Ms. Beckham, for coming with us today.
Of course.
We're going to go ahead and jump right into the questions. The first question is, where did you graduate from college?
I actually went to a few different colleges. Right after high school, I went straight to East Texas Baptist University and got my bachelor's degree. While I attended there, I took some summer classes at Lone Star College. A number of years after I graduated, I went to the University of Houston in Clear Lake and received a master's degree in school counseling. And then after that, I attended Lamar University and got a certification.
Wow. And how do you feel about helping students get into college?
It's an important thing for me to help students because I myself was a first-generation college student. I didn't have that support from home. My counselors didn't really help guide me, and so I kind of had to navigate things on my own. So I enjoy the opportunity of being able to help students along the way and help guide them to whatever pathway they decide to choose after high school.
Can you tell us why you became a CCC counselor?
I've been a counselor for a long time, about 15 years, and I've worked with students as an alpha counselor. Through that, I was able to help students with college and career on a lesser level, but I enjoyed it. And so when the opportunity arose for me to apply for the college and career counselor position here at Conroe High, I jumped at it, and I'm glad I did.
So FAFSA's coming up, and we wanted to know, first of all, what it is and what are the deadlines for it.
Okay, so the FAFSA is an application that parents fill out online, which allows students to qualify for loans or grants. The application for seniors opens up October 1st, so that's the earliest that families can start filling out the application. There's also something called TASFA, which is available for students who were not born in the United States. So that also opens October 1st. There are also financial aid deadlines for each university that may be a little bit different. So it's really up to the student to look at each individual university to make sure they're meeting those deadlines.
What's your favorite part about being a counselor?
I enjoy helping students and building those relationships with students. You know, a counseling career is a helping career, and that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping students.
So when you're not here in school or helping seniors, what are your hobbies you do outside of school?
Outside of school, I try to spend as much time with my family as I can. I'm a homebody, so whenever I leave work, I just enjoy relaxing at home and spending time with my kiddos and my husband, and whatever we do is enjoyable.
Lastly, would you like to say anything to the teachers and staff here at CHS?
Yeah, so I came across a quote, the only mistake you can make is not asking for help. And I think that applies not just to college and career, but just to life. There's no silly questions, and that's how you learn. You learn by asking questions, and that's what the adults in your life are here to do, is to help.
Mm-hmm. That's all that we have for today, and I appreciate you coming out with us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good afternoon, good people. I'm Jared, your weather anchor for today, and let's jump right into it. As you can see, the high for today will be 96 degrees and the low will be 74 degrees, being partly cloudy. Also, Thursday will be a high of 98 and a low 74, and for the rest of the week, it will be amazing to go swimming, being mostly sunny and partly cloudy. Now for the other news. Last night, Hurricane DORIAN hit the Bahamas, causing 5 deaths and destruction throughout the Bahamas. At the moment, it's stalled at a standstill. Now for the fact of the day, a human could swim through a blue whale's veins. Now we will take it to a commercial break.
You recycle, right?
Yep, it's confusing. It's hard for all of us to recycle properly when it's this confusing. Yet recycling is the #1 thing we can do for the environment and the economy. If we do it properly, we have a solution. And it's working.
The standardized labels help people recycle more, and they help people recycle right. Let's recycle across America, and let's recycle right.
To be part of the standardized label solution, visit letsrecycleright.org.
Hey, can you come over here?
Yeah, sure.
You look like a bug.
Yeah, kind of some sips.
Yeah, for sure.
We wanted to finish up our newscast today with a few announcements. Book Club will be holding their first meeting on September 4th in room 252. If you love to read and would like to know more about Book Club, see Miss Guerrero in room 252. Homecoming King and Queen nominations will be today through Thursday. Nominations will be done through the Gov Eco classes. Only seniors can nominate and be nominated. If you have questions, please see Miss Skelton in room 308 in the annex. If you are interested in being a part of girls basketball as a player or manager, contact Coach Houston or Coach Ashcroft. Freshmen can come to the gym during 5th period.
Calling all future teachers. Do you ever wonder what teachers do during their conference time? Come to the first meeting of the Texas Association of Future Educators to find out. Our first TAFE meeting is Tuesday, September 3rd in room 220 at 2:45. You must be currently enrolled in a CTE course. Ms. Amos is looking forward to seeing your beautiful faces there. The next DECA meeting will be today at 3 p.m. in the cafeteria. We will start picking out competitions and tell you about all the fun activities for the year, like attending the Houston Rockets game. If you missed the first meeting, that is okay. You can still attend this one. Physics Club is having its first meeting tomorrow. All are welcome to come see what the club is all about. Be in room A 2009 after school. There will be a Criminal Justice Skills USA meeting today at 2:45 in room 502. If you are interested in joining the Conner High chess team, come by Miss Ozaka's classroom A 2022 Thursday right after school.
There will be a Skills USA animation meeting in room 512, Miss Willis's class, on Thursday, September 5th at 3 p.m. Note you must be enrolled or have completed Animation 1 to join our team. See you there. Are you interested in Asian culture? Do you like Chinese food? Do you want to experience authentic Chinese culture? Do you want to join our club trip to Chinatown? Do you want to learn Chinese songs, learn Chinese dance too? You definitely should come to our Chinese club sign-up meeting on September 5th, Thursday, after school, 3 p.m. in room 2019.
And lastly, it's Twitter poll time. Last week we asked you who your favorite artist was. The result is in. Post Malone won with 44% of the votes. Billie Eilish came in second with 28%. Thank you to those who voted.
On today's Twitter poll, we're asking you, which donut place do you like the best? Shipley's, Dunkin' Donuts, or Krispy Kreme? Make sure to go to KTIG News and rep for your favorite.
Well, those are all the announcements that we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow us on KTIG News on all social media and our YouTube channel.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more KTIG news.